Hello mouses! We're back again. It's been a couple of days because unfortunately coming off prescription medication can cause problems, so I've lost a bit of time, and strangely enough that's exactly what we're going to be talking about today, because the Wheel of Thursday has come up with science news, and according to Spanish scientists, time is going to end. Okay, so what's all this madness about? Well, the research that we've got at the moment is suggesting that all the galaxies at the outside of the universe are moving away from us at incredible speeds. And not only that, they're speeding up as they go, which unfortunately seems to break the laws of physics as we know them. Now, in order to explain this, we've got to look at special relativity, and we're not going to spend too much time on it. I'm not going to go into huge amounts of maths, so don't worry about it. All we need to know is, if you've got an observer here, and a person who's driving near the speed of light here, then they should be seeing time at the same rate, shouldn't they? Because both of them are counting time at the same speed, the 60 seconds per minute, for example. But strangely enough, when one person's travelling at a huge speed and one person's standing still from individual perspectives, then what's actually happening is, say this observer is here and this guy goes whoosh past him. Well, from the point of view of this person, he's standing still and this person has gone whoosh past him. So surely they're seeing everything the same, but relativity says they're not. For the person that's going fast, time is actually seeming to slow down from the point of view of the observer, but time for the person who's travelling is the same. And this is the weird thing about science. So, because this person is moving really, really fast, they're becoming slower and slower and slower from this person's point of view, but they're moving at the same speed. And what actually happens here is, let's take an astronaut for example. If an astronaut was going fast enough when leaving the Earth and someone could see them through the windscreen of their spaceship, what would actually be happening is they would be slowing down as they went. And the reason is that we are seeing them from a different point of view in terms of time. So we would see them slow down. And let's look at these galaxies from the point of view of spacemen. Well, the galaxies are moving incredibly quickly. We should therefore be seeing them slowing down. And the fact that we're not is why physicists are going, what on earth is going on in the universe? Time should be slowing down at the outside of the universe. We should be seeing it move slower and slower and slower in terms of time slowing. What we're actually seeing is them going faster and faster and faster and faster and faster. So how do we explain this? Are we the ones that are moving? Well, we can't be, because they're on the edge of the universe. So, unless everything in the universe is collapsing apart from the outside, and is collapsing at incredible speed, then we can't be the ones that are slowing down. It has to be them. But they're not. Moreover, we know that the universe isn't collapsing. It's not yet anyway. It might do, but it hasn't started yet. And we can tell this because other galaxies aren't rushing toward us. They're rushing away. So the universe is expanding, but it's acting like it's contracting. So what's going on? So a lot of scientists have postulated that there's an idea of dark energy, which is creating a kind of anti-gravity field. And this is somehow cancelling out special relativity and causing things at the edges to speed up instead of slow down. Now, scientists have been looking for dark matter and dark energy for decades. We can't find it. The evidence suggests that it's there, evidence suggests it's not there. We don't know what's going on. And now these scientists have decided that actually dark energy doesn't exist at all. And they've come up with this interesting idea that actually the acceleration's not there. Those things are acting quite right. All those galaxies on the outside of the universe, they're going so fast that time is slowing down for them, but we can't see it because time is slowing down for us, and it's slowing down at a greater rate. What they're suggesting is, over the course of the entire universe, time is finite. Now this is an interesting concept to get your head around, because the universe is supposed to be infinite, and of course there are different levels of infinity. There is a limit to the universe, and that's how it's expanding, because the limit is increasing. But funnily enough, there's only a certain amount of time. Time would be finite under this theory. So once we've got to the limit of time, it all stops. But in order to preserve it over the infinity of the universe, it's got to be used up at a different rate. Instead of just going 1 second, 2 seconds, 3 seconds, it's going 1 second, 2 seconds, 3 seconds, 4 seconds, and it's slowing down gradually as we go. It's a hell of a theory, and it's suggesting that by the end of the universe, time will have basically come to a halt. And instead of the heat death of the universe where all the stars burn out and there's nothing left and then everything is just gone, what they're suggesting is at the end of the universe there'll be a snapshot of everything that was left. There won't be time for everything to heat death. There'll be some things left and it's like someone takes a photo and that's it. It's an interesting theory. I'd love to see how science progresses to get its head around this one and see whether it actually is true. I'd love to see how they prove it. I'm going to be watching this one with a lot of interest, and I suggest that you do too. Okay, this moves us on to what I wanted to bring up as well. We've got a new show coming out later in the year. It's going to be in time for the new school years, and it's called Physics in Focus. I'll put a link to the channel here. That's going to be used to explain concepts in physics, and I'll go into the idea of special relativity and time dilation on that channel at some point. But for now, all I've got to say is thanks very much for watching this video. Don't forget to click the like button, subscribe so you get future videos, share it as you do, and I'll see you tomorrow.